Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight. Back when Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope first got released in ye olden times, otherwise known as the year 2014, I was still a dumb little baby, and more than half of you haven't even been born yet. I was still trying to learn how to read, I failed, and that's why this channel is revolved around video games and not books. Anyway, this little tiny indie game was so eye-catching to people that in the initial Kickstarter campaign, Yacht Club Games effortlessly reached all of their goals, and the rest is history. Take it. One of the most influential games of the decade got released. Now, before I continue, go play Shovel Knight. You don't have to play the other campaigns, but at least go play Shovel of Hope. It's incredible. You could say that Shovel Knight is as amazing as subscribing to Ducklex and liking this video is. Although if you don't play Spectre of Torment, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shovel Knight was what brought us the trend of almost every indie game being done in the pixel art style. Not saying that it's bad, I actually really like pixel art, and complaining about games being done in a specific art style is kinda stupid in my opinion. Unless it's a AAA military shooter, yada yada yada, you get it. Not only was this game incredibly influential art style wise, but the gameplay, man, oh my god. It combines young and old, platforming and combat, easy and difficult. Look at this little guy, how can you not love him? Look at him go. The story goes like this. Evil knights and their leader the enchantress are evil. Go rescue the princess, or well, the knight in this case. Did you know that in one of the concept endings, Shovel Knight was supposed to use his shovel to bury Shield Knight or something? I don't know, I don't remember it clearly, but damn man. That's kinda dark. Anyway, here's your weapon, steel, die, shovel, and go dig out as much gold as you can. The gameplay is really simple. There's no infinite spins, combining bombs, slashing the air like a ninja. Nah. You either jump on an enemy's head or flip him over like a pancake. It never gets old. You see that beetle? Whoop, there he goes. This game is a mishmash of so many old games that you know and love, but it still manages to offer a unique and special experience. It's so fun, especially when you do the DuckTales pogo jump and keep jumping on enemies' heads. You can also upgrade your armor, so after bouncing on enemies a couple of times and giving them a concussion, you can do a special charge attack to not only ruin their brains, but also their faces. I replayed this game so many times, and during this playthrough, I actually tried using the relics more, and you know what? They're not all completely useless after all. The coin you throw at enemies to get more money is cool, and the green balls are really good for boss fights. I also swore I'd only use the phase locket in the most dire of situations because it's too overpowered. Oh, and something Shovel of Hope has that no other campaign does is fishing. I guess you could say this game is really groundbreaking. Every stage is different, every boss fight is different, and you never feel bored going through these levels. In one level, you fight clones of yourself, in another you ride some sort of giant bug across lava as you bounce on slime. No two stages feel or look the same. There are some parts of the levels where if you die by falling into a bottomless pit, you have no way of getting back your hard-earned riches. Like this. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Aside from that, there's really no other things that make you go, oh, it's the game's fault this happened. The controls are super smooth and every jump is incredibly precise. Just don't get too angry after dying and you won't lose that much money. Yacht Club Games did something that barely any NES or NES based games pull off successfully. They made chiptune music actually sound good. This game has some certified hood classics. I don't even need to tell you why this game's soundtrack is so good. It's peak video game OST. Every stage theme reflects the stage itself perfectly. Jake Kaufman made the perfect soundtrack, but then he made it even better in Pocket Dungeon. The game is full of recognizable characters and every boss knight looks so unique and has their own lovable personality. There's some lore here and there, such as Shovel Knight and Polar Knight once being good friends, but, and I thank God for this, the story isn't incredibly convoluted and there's no some hidden secret dark mystery to uncover. I love lore in games, don't get me wrong, but every goddamn indie game these days has 4 novels worth of backstory, and I wonder who we can thank for that. Call me a boomer, but sometimes it's nice for a game to have a clear and simple story. I'm sick of having to read through 5,000 codex entries to understand why Scrimblow Bimblow doesn't like eating tacos for lunch. With Five Nights at Freddy's, you don't even need to play the games to enjoy the franchise. Hell, the last time I enjoyed playing a FNAF game was when FNAF 2 came out. But after that, the gameplay got really repetitive and boring, which is the one thing no video game should be. Shovel Knight is the polar opposite of that. I will always go back to replay the campaigns because they're all so unique and fun to play, and that's what video games as a medium should be in my opinion. If I wanted an hour of exposition and lore dumps, I'd go watch a movie or a show. Thank God video games don't have that though, right? Wait. Oh God. This is one of my favorite games ever made, and all the additional campaigns from Treasure Trove make it even better. But Shovel of Hope was the campaign that started it all, and you gotta pay respects to that. Okay, so every YouTuber does this these days, so this is the part of the video where I tell you to like and subscribe yet again, because the first time wasn't annoying enough. Okay, yeah, do that. Bye!